So let's continue with the terms. We want to look at maybe we have already talked about tensile strength and the compressive strength. Tensile, it's a maximum stress a material can withstand while being stretched before it fails. Compressive strength, it's just opposite. Then we go to elasticity. Elasticity, you heard me using this term. Okay, this is the ability. This is the ability of a material to return to its original shape, when unloaded. So, as I said, you load the material. Once you remove, it returns back to its original shape like a spring. Then the material is elastic. Okay, these are mechanical properties. Then you heard me talking about plasticity. Plasticity. Okay. Plasticity, this is the property of a material of being permanently deformed by a force without breaking. So this is the property of a material to be deformed permanently without breaking. Now, these definitions, you need to know them because they add something to your exams. You find that there are 2 marks, 4 marks, very important. Then we look at another property of a material called ductility. Number 3, mechanical properties. Ductility. So ductility is a property of a material to be drawn into wires or bars or tubes without breaking. The property of a material to be drawn into wires or bars without breaking. Okay, without breaking. Okay, that is what ductility is. So let's move on. So we move on to malleability. This is how do we spell malleability? M-A-E-E-A-B. Okay, this is the property of a material to be hammered into flat sheets. This is the ability of a material to be shaped into flat sheets. So some time back, I brought a test where I asked the students to identify car parts that have got the properties of materials that are malleable, that are ductile, that are elastic. And the people were failing. Look at this. This is the body is what? It's malleable, not so because it's a flat sheet. You look at elasticity. The tires are elastic. The tube are elastic. You look at ductility. Ductility, you have got all these electrical cables. They are ductile. So that should not be a big problem. Okay. Then we have got hardness. Hardness is the measure of a material's ability to withstand scratching or wear or abrasion and indentation by other hard bodies. So this is the property of a material to resist indentation by harder materials. Okay. Then we have got toughness. Okay, toughness, this is the material's property which enables it to absorb the energy shock without permanent deformation. The ability of the material to withstand, how do I put it? To withstand or absorb the energy of shock loading. Shock loading. All right, then the last one, I will not write it, it's brittleness. Yeah, just for the sake of others, let me write it. Brittleness, you guys are going to read these things in your notes, but please write them. These are summarized notes for you. Brittleness, when something is brittle, it easily breaks like glass. Okay, brittleness. Okay, that is the ability of a material to easily break or shatter. So, easily break. Like a glass. Okay, then I had put some exercise to list some parts of the vehicles that are brittle, malleable, tough, ductile, elastic, and plastic. I think you should not fail to identify this. Then we have got other properties, electrical properties like conductivity, resistivity. Conductivity is the ability of a material to conduct electricity. Simple. Resistivity, this is the ability of a material to oppose the flow of electric current. In terms, it's an insulator and all other terms. So there are mechanical properties which we have talked about. Mechanical properties, we have talked about them. Then there are electrical properties, and I'll mention conductivity, the ability of the material to conduct electricity. Okay. Then the opposite one is resistivity. Resistivity. Okay. Okay. This is the ability of a material to oppose the flow of electricity. The ability of a material to oppose current flow. Then we have got others: dielectric strength, permissibility, electrical breakdown, voltage, all those things. So these are electric ones. Then now we can look at chemical properties, reactivity. The material doesn't easily react with other chemicals. Then we have corrosion resistance. So we have chemical properties. Number one, we have reactivity. Okay, the ability of a material to react with the other substances. The ability of a material to react with the other chemicals, just like that, or substances. Then we have got corrosion resistance. The ability of a material to resist chemical attack. I think that could be the better term. Chemical attack. Then we have got solubility. Okay. the ability of a material to dissolve in another material or substance. In another substance, that's a better term. And so forth. Flammability, that is the tendency of a material to catch fire. I'm sure you have seen those trucks that carry fuel. They say inflammable. So these are the major properties of materials. We have got mechanical, we have got chemical, we have got electrical. So you should be able to identify the parts of a car that have got these properties. Not only for exam purpose, but for practical purpose as well. So see you in the next tutorial video.